Y'all, Mark keep telling me to introduce myself to y'all so y'all can get to know who I am. And I'm like, Mark, what do the people want to know for real? I don't even know what to tell them. I don't know what to talk about. But here it goes. And if you're new here, what's up? My name is Ash. I'm a single mother of 4 trying to get out the trenches. I am currently an invoice auditor here at Element Electronics in Winsboro. What I do is I audit the invoices, inbound, outbound, detention, chassis per diem. I audit those invoices, work hand in hand with the logistics team and accounting to ensure that the invoices are correct and they're paid on time. Now, this job just landed in my lap. I was actually a security officer at the same plant, and HR came to me and said, girl, you got too much potential. I got something for you. So I did the interview, and I started the very next day. Y'all can't tell me God ain't real. I absolutely love my job, y'all. It's right at home. They're very considerate because anytime my kids need me, I could literally get off, do what I got to do, and come right on back with no issues. And I love that for me. In high peak season, y'all, I promise you, I process at least 300 to 500 invoices a week. That's a week, y'all. And then like now, we kind of slow, so I'm probably doing about 150 a week. But it is what it is. In the meantime, when I'm not doing invoices, I just perfect my craft. I dive into Excel. ChatGPT is my best friend. And I just pick up new habits and tricks that I could do on the job. My hobbies consist of cooking, especially on the grill, y'all. I love getting on the grill, cooking some ribs, chicken. It don't even matter. I throw it on the grill. I also enjoy sitting by bodies of water, especially when the sunset about to hit. It is peaceful. It's amazing, y'all. Just a total setback. I enjoy that a lot. But my greatest hobby of all is tending to these kids. Y'all, we be lit every day. This house be lit every day, y'all. And I love that for us, for real. They literally got a mama that's considerate that they could go to and talk about anything with no judgment. And that's how we got to have our kids nowadays. Because these kids struggle just as much as we do. Mentally, physically, they go through things. So we got to be the ones there for them to sit down, listen to their problems, and understand them. Not give them the feedback, whether they're hurt or not. Of course, you got to do that. But just sit down with the kids and understand them, see what they're going through. You'd be surprised how many kids fighting things alone because they feel like they don't have nobody to talk to. And even if they feel like they can't talk to you, tell them to go to an older sibling. Because my 2 oldest girls, they gonna talk. Do they tell me what they talk about? Half the time, no. But when they feel comfortable to, they will. Does that bother me? Not at all, because they got that outlet. They need that outlet. And sometimes it helps. Now, I applied for this apartment 3 years ago. I actually applied for the waiting list. And the very next day, the lady came to my job, y'all. She pulled up to my job, bought me the actual application, and was like, look, I got a 5-bedroom apartment for you if you want it. That's right, 5-bedroom. I said, hell yeah. I'm about to fill out my paperwork and bring you everything as soon as I get off. Y'all, within a week, I was in this apartment. And all my kids got their own room. Everybody got their own space, and I love that for them, for real. Now, I was not supposed to be here this long. This is supposed to be a step ladder for me. 3 years is too long, in my opinion. But things happen. And one thing about me, I'm going to praise God where I'm at until he give me something better. Because honestly, me getting this apartment was off the strength of him, for real. I can't give nobody else the praise. I literally filled out for the waiting list, y'all. Imagine how long that waiting list was. And I came up next. Man, tell me God ain't real. Don't tell me God ain't real, because you be lying. Anyway, I got 1 kid at the high school, 1 kid at the middle school, and 2 at the elementary school. And I promise y'all, these schools are within 5 minutes from my job and where we stay. So everything is like right here, is local. So I'm originally from Pontiac, South Carolina. I moved to Winsboro, South Carolina when my oldest baby was 4. She's now 16. I moved to Winsboro with my baby daddy of the last 3 kids that I have. And we've been here ever since. So now I'm looking to move more towards the Blythewood or Sand Hill area so I could be a little closer to family. Because, baby, ain't nobody out here but me and my 4. Like, I don't have any family, no support out here, no nothing. Well, let me not lie. I created a family for me and my kids. My girl Barb's and her family, y'all, they just took us and they so sweet. We get together all the time, do little stuff for the kids. But yeah, I love my girl down. Anytime I need something, y'all, she just 1 call away. And it's vice versa. We all got together last night, y'all, and we did Berea and margaritas, y'all, and that event was lit. Like, my girl Jaleesa pulled out the Blackstone and cooked. Y'all, them shits was so fucking good, bro. I ain't lying. I got that video coming up next. But anywho, I'm 35 years old. I am an Aries. Big Aries, stand up. Y'all already know what time it is. Y'all, I just like to have fun for real. I like to laugh. I like to chill out. I ain't too big on clubs. Like, I'd rather sit at home and get lit. Honestly, even by myself, I don't give a damn. I got a friend in me. Fuck that. It's safer at home anyways, baby, because folks on demon time, and that shit time that I do not have. My life is precious, and I got these kids to live for, baby. Ain't nobody taking that from me. I had my first child when I was 19, y'all, and I was absolutely clueless. Clueless as fuck. Every time I would contract, her heart rate would go down, so I ended up having to do an emergency C-section. And I've had 3 kids since, and all 4 of those were C-sections. Yes, all 4 of my babies were C-sections. I'm a strong motherfucker, ain't it? Uh-huh. So the best delivery experience was with Ari, but it was also the worst because we delivered Ari at Richard Memorial. Ari's birthday is December 30th, and this was a scheduled C-section. But baby, when I tell y'all, Ari was not ready. They literally had to pull and tug her ass out. That shit hurt so bad. It feel like an elephant sitting on your fucking chest, bruh. And I'm looking at my baby daddy like, what the fuck are they doing? See what they're doing? Like, I'm awake and alert during all of this. They asked me what kind of music I want to play. I told them gospel. We had our gospel on. Me, the nurses, my baby dad, all of us in there singing while they doing this procedure. Y'all, it was perfect. I ain't even gonna lie. And so we was still in there on New Year's Eve, and they bought us a steak dinner for 2. We had our little champagne, the sparkling cider or whatever it is. Y'all, it was real nice. But when I tell y'all, Ari gave them doctors a run for their money, baby did not want to come out. That shit was tough. This was my 4th and final C-section, y'all, and that healing process was hell too. When I had my first C-section with Serenity, the nurse came in there the next day and didn't even know who the patient was, baby. I was up, dressed, done did my little bit of makeup, walking around like I was good. But with R, baby, it took me at least 2 days to stand up straight. Like I was hunched over, walking hunched over everywhere. They was like, you gotta walk, you gotta walk. And I understand it, but I just could not stand up straight, y'all. That shit hurt like hell. But it was definitely worth it. Anywho, as I was recording this, I was showing y'all some stuff and then totally forgot to talk about it. So that glass I put in front of the camera, yo, I broke one of my bowls the other day. And that pink bag I held up, those are shoes that we're going to donate. And then I showed y'all the placemat on the table. Somebody done wrote on the damn placemat with crayon or marker. And I know it wasn't nobody but the toddler. But anyway, that ain't nothing new. Look all them paper towels I use, y'all, to clean the damn countertops. And it ain't no way I should have to take this trash out. I'm going to kick King ass because that's like his only chore and he can't even stay on top of that. It's a work in progress and you know what I'm saying? It started at home, so we trying. Let me tell y'all something. That toddler of mine, that thing stay at my hip. So for me to do a voiceover, I need her to be like completely quiet. So if y'all hear a little extra background noise, just know there ain't nobody but Ori. I'm trying to give her some grace, but she gonna have to understand. When mama say be quiet, baby, just be quiet for a second. You can talk again, and y'all know these toddlers talk a mile a minute. Oh, she mad at me right here because I told her to get down. She done used up all my hand soap to wash her pencil case, y'all. Like, what the hell? But anyway, hot water to mop the floors. Don't forget it. Oh, yeah, and go ahead and clean your sink back out. And y'all, I'm pretty much new to this. Like, I hate the way my voice sound over these voiceovers. And I use CapCut to edit my videos and do my voiceovers. So if you guys have any tips and tricks to give me, y'all, I'm open for it all. I don't know if I should use a mic, headphones, or anything. But right now, I'm just using my phone. I ain't got no mic piece, no nothing. And that may be why it sound the way it do. Maybe I should get some noise canceling headphones. Y'all let me know. And if you made it this far, you might as well go ahead and give me that like and follow. Let's get to the bag, y'all. Let's work together. Let's network. Let's get this money, man. The most I made on Facebook is about $1,500, y'all. And that was about this time last year. Me and my kids went school shopping with that money. So that shit came in handy. I ain't lying. But now Facebook penny pinching, man. They nickel and diming us. I had like 5.5 million views, y'all. It only made $100 and something. Like, what the fuck is really going on? I don't know, but Uncle Mark got some explaining to do for real. I ain't gonna lie, that shit will hinder you and make you not want to do this content creating shit no more. For real, because you put your time into this shit and make pennies, yeah, that's not what it is for real. Y'all, I like to spray my floors down with bleach before I mop. I don't know, it just give me that extra disinfecting factor. It also makes it smell good. Y'all, the toddler gonna walk in the kitchen and say, well, since I got my shoes on, I can walk on the floor. I'm like, girl, don't you walk on my doggone floor. But she gonna grab the mop, y'all, and try to help me mop a little bit. I'm gonna get me one of them spin brush mops y'all be using. Y'all like those better for real? I'm gonna get me one, y'all, and try it out, and I'm gonna let y'all know what I think. So look, y'all. See what I told y'all? I'm talking about because she got her shoes on, she could walk on my floor. Who raised her for real? Now here she go, want to help mop. Walk her all over my floor. Do it too. Yes, ma'am. All right, y'all. We got it all cleaned up. Now we got to get dressed and get ready to go. Y'all come along for this ride. Let's get up out these trenches for real.